After 2 weeks of negotiations, the UN Climate Change Conference, or COP28, has finally come to a close. But what are some of the concrete results that came out of it? The biggest headline: for the first time ever, nearly 200 countries have agreed to transition away from fossil fuels.
It is so decided.
Let's be clear, the deal is far from perfect. It's non-binding, and the world is not decarbonizing fast enough. But it's still a major step forward. The global community is now aligning with what the science has been saying, that we must end our addiction to fossil fuels. Another big win on day one was operationalizing the Loss and Damage Fund. This means we now have a global fund to help the world's most vulnerable communities deal with the impacts of the climate crisis. So far, more than $700 million has been pledged. It's a step in the right direction, but still far from the amount of financing that is needed. Another major topic at this year's COP was methane, a greenhouse gas responsible for almost half of global heating. 155 countries are now part of the Global Methane Pledge, which aims for a 30% cut in human-made methane emissions by 2030. And an additional $1 billion in funding was pledged by governments and the private sector to cut methane emissions in low and middle-income countries. On top of that, 50 oil and gas producers, representing nearly half of global production, pledged to reach near-zero methane emissions and end routine flaring by 2030. 130 countries also signed the Global Renewables and Energy Efficiency Pledge, which aims to triple renewable energy and double the rate of energy efficiency improvements every year until 2030. Major pledges were also made to reduce emissions in both cooling and the construction sector, as well as new nature breakthroughs. To find out more about the issues and outcomes of COP28, follow the link to unep.org in the video description.